Alright, Shalom, Shalom. This is Brother Benaniah coming back with some more precepts and breakdowns. And the name of this video I'm going into is called Watch Therefore. Because right now, man, there's a plethora of things going on, man. The Lord got his hand strong here in America and all over the world. So today, I want to come back to you guys with some more precepts and some more breakdowns. But I'm going to keep it short, sweet, and simple, alright? And my first precept I'm going to go into is Daniel, the book of Daniel, chapter 10, verse 14. It says, Now I am come to make thee understand what shall befall thy people in the latter days. For yet the vision is for many days. Right. So while Daniel was writing this and getting this prophecy, the Most High said what was going to happen in this prophecy was for many days. And we're living in the times now. We are in the last of the last days. Meaning the prophecies are rolling. Alright? And if you can't see what's going on in the earth, man, straight up, the Lord had blinded your eyes and blinded your ears. Because only the elect and the 1/3 of Israel, which would be the so-called blacks, Native Americans, Hispanics, they will make up the 1/3, and the elect is Israel. But 2/3 also make up the blacks, Native Americans, Hispanics as well. So you got to make your calling and election sure in these last days, all right? And my next precept I'm going to go to is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. All right, this is the book of Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. The Lord said, though it tarry, though I told y'all I'm coming for y'all, though I told y'all, hey, these things in America was going to fall and the whole world was going to crumble at my hand, the Lord said, wait for it. Though it tarry, wait for it. He said, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Right. The Lord is telling us to, hey, man, get yourself together. Get right. All right. Because these things are happening. All right. These things are happening all over the world. Okay. So we must prepare ourselves and get ready. Because the Lord told us these things was going to happen. All right. And my next precept I'm going to get is 2nd Esdras. The book of 2nd Esdras. Chapter 15 and verse 1. Alright. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15 and verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. Right. So the Lord in these last days have risen up the prophets here in America and all over the four corners of the earth. He said, I'm going to put these prophecies, these words in y'all mouth, so you can go and tell my people what's going to befall them in the latter days, so they can understand what's going on to them and what's going on around them. All right. My next precept I'm going to get is 2nd Esdras chapter 9 and verse 3. All right. Well, actually, I'm going to start at verse 4. It says, Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Right. So the Lord told us that what was going to happen in the last days, he said the end is manifest. Meaning those things are becoming more clear and plainly to see, all right? Because he prophesied and told us these things. And he used the prophets, which are the servants of the Lord. He used them to do his work, all right? And to go tell and forewarn the people what was going to happen on the earth, all right? My next precept I'm going to get is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 3. Alright, so Israel, we got to get our spirit right, man. Everybody got to get their spirit right. And this me too, man. I don't never exclude myself from the nation. I got to get myself right too, man. I got to fight and go hard for the Most High too. Alright. So this is just a faith builder, man. Get your spirit right and watch therefore, all right? Because the time is at hand. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming? And the end of the world. So his disciples was coming to him. They came to the Lord and said, Hey, Lord, can you tell us what's going to befall us? What's going to happen? And when will the end of the world be? All right. But the Lord said, and Jesus answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. Right. It's a lot of people going all throughout the world, man, saying that the Lord is over here. The Lord is over there. Man, we got to wake up and pay attention to what's going on here in America, man. What's the lies and this deception, man. All right. But check this verse out. Verse 6. And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right. And I'm going to pull up some sources I have here, proving to y'all that, man, this thing is going down, man. And if you see here on the camera, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to back it up. There we go. Man, if you see here that, man, it's going down here, man. All right. So let me read some of these, all right. It says, Iraq protesters storm U.S. Embassy in Baghdad. All right. That was December 31st, 2019. All right. This other article says, breaking. President Trump responds to Iranian aggression after crowd storms U.S. Embassy compound in Baghdad. Gunshots heard, report said. Man, it's going down, man. We got to wake up and realize what the Lord is doing for us. All right. And it says here, breaking. Pentagon, December 31st, 2019. Breaking. Pentagon deploys 100 Marines to U.S. Embassy. Trump makes threat of war with Iran. And look at what this says. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you not be troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes, and in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows, right? This is the beginning of sorrows. Because you got people here partying, worried about LeBron James stats, worried about Michael Jordan stats, still talking about Kobe, talking about Cardi B, talking about 50 years ahead of now, man. Man, the Lord said, watch, man. He ain't say plan ahead, man. The Lord said, put all your trust in me. Put all your cares upon me, man. And carry your cross, man. You never know, man. So this is a faith builder that I'm giving to you all, man. This is not a panic. This is not no get worried. No. This is simply turn your heart back to your Lord, man. To the King, man. He coming to get us, man. This is a stern warning that you get your spirit right, man. And you warn and you watch for your people, man. All right. I got a few more precepts going. All right. My next one is Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 7. Well, actually, I got one more verse here in Matthew 24. Bear with me right quick, Israel. Bear with me right quick. Trying to get some things situated. All right. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. Right. So the Lord told us, man, it's going to come a time on the earth where it ain't going to never be like this again. Neither will no other destruction compare to what's coming here on the earth, man. And the Lord said nothing will ever be compared to it, all right? And to get a precept for that, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 7. All right? This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So if you keeping God's laws and commandments, you building up your faith, you wearing your fringes like he commanded us to, man, and you keeping the Sabbath, you keeping the high holy days, man, you growing your beard out. Hey, man, you loving your brother, loving your neighbor, loving your own, marrying your women. Man, if you doing these things, man, the Lord gonna come and get you, man, because it's been programmed in you to do it, man. All right, here in these last days, so the Most High can raise you up, according to John chapter 6 and verse 37 on down. All right, so we got to keep these things in mind, all right? These scriptures were written for our learning and understanding, all right? This is our God, our King. Stand up, black man, black woman, Israelite man, Israelite woman, man. Stand up. It's time, man. All right? My next precept I'm going to get is 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. All right, this is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3 and verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. So the Lord is forewarning us that evil, like all types of evil is going to grow on the earth. You got over 65,000 black women going missing. You got babies getting shot in the head. A dude just a good football star, man, just killed himself in a suicide. He walked in front of a train because his mother was homeless. Man, all these things is going on, man. Our people are going through it, man. The Lord said these times was gonna come on the earth, but we're gonna have to bear these things, man. We're gonna have to bear these things, man, and continue to do what's necessary to get out of this captivity. All right. I got a few more precepts, Israel. Just hold on. I know our people got a short attention span, but just hold on, man. Just listen to what the Lord got to say, all right? This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 42. All right? Humble yourself. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 42. Watch, therefore, for you know not what hour your Lord do come. So we got to understand what's going on and understand. I'm going to read that one more time. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 42. Watch therefore, for you know not what hour your Lord do come. All right, so we got to watch, Israel. I got two more precepts. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 17. All right. It says, for in 1 hour, so is great riches come to naught. Meaning, if you got a million, billion, gazillion, quadrillion, and you got a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, Bentley truck, you got Gucci, Prada, Fendi, Ferragamo. If you got all these things, listen to what the Lord said. For in 1 hour, is so great riches come to naught, meaning come to nothing. And every shipmaster, meaning everybody that trade with America, and all the company in ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood afar off, and cried when they saw the smoke of her. Who's that her? That her is America, the mother of all harlots. All right, and that's in Revelation 2. All right, I forgot what chapter, but it's in here. All right, say. And sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood afar off, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? So they saying, man, America's being burned, man. What city is like unto this city? They got the greatest military. They got great pride, man. They think nobody can take them down. What city is like unto this great city? All right. Verse 19, and they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, alas, Alas, that great city, wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness, for in 1 hour is she made desolate. So the Lord gonna destroy America in under 1 hour. That's 60 minutes. The Lord is gonna destroy America in 60 minutes. So you gotta prepare yourself, Israel. No, this is not to scare you. No, this to not get you panicked. This to turn and make haste to flee to the Lord. Make haste, man. King David said he trembled because he feared the Lord, man. You should be the same way. You should want the Most High God to send his son to come save you, man, from all this that's finna befall this place, man. The Lord said, you know not what hour your Lord do come, so watch, all right? I got one more to end this off. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 46 and verse 10. All right? Bear with me, Israel, bear with me. All right, it's the book of Isaiah, chapter 46 and verse 10, declaring the end from the beginning and from the ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasures. So it has been set up since everlasting that the Lord was going to come and save the nation of Israel out of captivity, out of this last 7th captivity. All right, because this is our last captivity. There's no more captivity after this. There's no more bondage, no more crying, no more weeping, no more getting shot, no more death. No, none of that for our people, man. It's time. It's gonna be time out after this world go, man. But it's a new world, like John said. I saw a new heaven and a new earth. All right. So we got next, Israel. Just hold on and pray and watch and keep God's commandments to the best of your ability. All right. This is a sincere message from me. All right. So all praises, all glory to the Most High and the Lord, His Son, the Word. And I want to end it by saying Shalom, Shalom. Stay strong, Israel.